16.
We have such sights to show you. Oh, no tears, please. It's a waste of good suffering.
Hello and welcome everybody to Tuesday Night Terrorvision episode number 89. I am your host Pete Daddy Dollar, joined by the one, the only, gasp, it's J-Man.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Glad to see you, bro. And our special guest this evening, joining us again, Kung Fu Nosferatu, Jason. What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
It's going good. Great to be back. Thank you.
Glad to have you on. Glad to have you on. We have a really fun one to talk about tonight on episode number 89, 1987 haunted horror toy movie. Of course, it's Dolls. This is this was a fun one to watch. We'll get into that shortly. Subscribe, J-Man's links in the description. Also, there's a link in the description if you're new here. It says Super Shogun Wrestling. And like I said, if you're new here, you might not know. I'm a professional wrestler, and Super Shogun is where I reside. And we do have a show coming up this weekend with our last month show. I'm not sure if it's uploaded yet. Jason, is Love You to Death up yet?
Possibly Wednesday.
Okay.
Or Thursday.
Okay, so that one will be up this week. That is that was our February show. It was a lot of fun.
Exact date.
Okay, but you guys just subscribe, and that way you'll be notified when
Hit
it
the
gets
bell.
uploaded. And
Put the
ding the
on.
bell, ding that bell, hype the videos. Trust me, we got a deep back catalog of fantastic wrestling. And this Saturday coming up, we got Samurai Series Live, which my team will be taking on the dastardly Red Tiger and his band of rapscallions, as I speak as though I'm a baby face.
Well, the heels need to. They don't know that they're heels, right? That's
we're not
that's the
self-aware
trick,
enough
right?
to know that we're evil.
like they don't know.
I'll have a promo dropping before the show. Just pin your ears back for that one because we're coming in hot. But tonight, folks, speaking of coming in hot, we have Dolls to review. So without further ado here, let me roll this title card. These opening sequences back then were just a chef's kiss. It was a thing of beauty. And yeah, seeing that Charles Band name on there, you just like, I'm in good hands. I'm in good hands.
All the toy movies or whatever. It's like anytime there's like toys, dolls, except for Chucky, seems to be like a Charles Band, demonic toys, all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this movie's like what? What's the time? This movie's like an hour.
77-minute runtime.
70 minutes.
Wow. Isn't that fantastic?
It has I love those run times. I really do.
It doesn't linger too long.
Yes. And that's always something I say with horror is it's got to know when to take it home. It's like wrestling. You got to know when to take it home. You don't want to overstay your welcome. That's a caveat with a lot of horror. In certain films, you'll see that to where they stretch that 2-hour runtime, and it's like, to the average casual, it doesn't seem like a lot. But when you really break down most of these movies and you get to what parts are extraneous, where there's scenes that could be trimmed, useless dialogue, just people walking, you don't need those pavement pounding scenes unless you're trying to pad out a runtime. And most of these films from this era completely stuck the landing when it came to what that runtime should be. And this film is no exception.
Yeah, it's like, why is this scene happening? Anytime you're filming anything, you have to sit there and say, why is this scene in the movie? Right? Like, so why is this here? I'll say this is awesome. Before we deep dive this, I want to say that this is one I had on VHS, watched it as a kid, and this is a great intro horror movie to get kids. I mean, not kids, but it's not too rough, but it's enough. It's enough so that it's a scare. Nothing too. It's not Terrifier or something crazy. There is a nip slip.
Right.
Which,
it's deserving of an R rating.
Yeah, it's just sort of like there's no sex. There's nudity. I mean, there's like, you see, like, what I didn't even notice that I have it on Blu-ray, and I watched it on Blu-ray on 4K 65-inch TV, and you're like, hey, I never noticed that as a kid or whatever. But there's a little bit of a slip on the one where they're dragging her. But anyway, look at the credits here. Remember when credits used to be movie credits?
Yeah, they put effort into them. It wasn't just text.
Yeah, like they tried to. So there's television credits are where the credits are still going while the movie's playing. And I always liked having just like a music and either something visual, or even I even prefer the black text versus, or the just text versus having credits while the movie is playing.
I don't like that.
You know what I mean? Like Halloween 4 was good because it
John
just
Carpenter
showed.
did it best, I think.
Oh, John Carpenter did everything best. Yeah, John Carpenter.
I was going to say he's a high watermark in terms of, well, just filmmaking in general. I would say you can't just pigeonhole it to horror because he expanded to multiple genres. So,
so what do you guys think of the music to start off with, that sort of like?
Oh, I enjoy the hell out of it. Like I said, it sets the tone right off the bat. And this was the first time I've ever seen this movie. I had never seen this. I was flying blind. I didn't look up any trailers, anything like that. So I was pleasantly surprised by this one. It was like I said, these two right here, the Bowers are something else. But I'll let Jason talk a little bit about his first impressions of it.
When did you see this one, Jay? Back in the day, or?
This was my first time watching this, and I think I missed out. I think this one would have been a really good one to watch at a younger age.
Right.
But I still, I thought it was great. Like a fairy tale. First impressions, like it seemed like, okay, my first thoughts were Rocky Horror Picture Show with the rain going into the house.
Right, it's like starting it off, just kind of setting the mood or whatever.
Sorry, I'm cutting in and out.
Yep.
Yeah, it seemed like a standard hang on. Yeah, I'm having internet
You're having audio issues?
You guys are slowing down on me.
Okay, we'll give you a minute to get your bearings. Okay, you good?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. It's starting to catch up again.
All right.
But I wanted to say, this movie would have been good watching at a younger age. But I still very much enjoyed it, and I'm surprised I haven't seen it until now. So yeah, great.
Wow. So I'm surrounded by I got two virgins, one on top, one on bottom.
Yeah,
So this was I was all over this movie, and I've bought it. I have it 4 times because I actually bought it in another pack. There was like an Arrow video pack, which would give you a bunch of other movies and this. So I actually have this twice over on Blu-ray, the same edition. I love that. Look, Hansel and Gretel, fairy tale.
Yeah.
Check.
I was gonna point that out. I'm like the little girls reading Hansel and Gretel,
Yeah.
and both her dad and her stepmom are just extreme pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Like her, it's funny because like at first I'm looking at the dad, I'm like, is that William fucking Cat? The greatest American hero.
Could be his brother.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, it's not.
He's not walking on air yet. But his wife, not Judy. Judy's the daughter. What the hell's the wife's name?
I don't know. But she's
Rosemary. Rosemary.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yes. Rosemary.
What? Oh, go ahead, Jay.
The director's wife.
Oh, is she the director's wife?
Yeah. So this is what's it called? Stuart Gordon and
movies.
Yeah, Stuart Gordon. Yeah, he's a famous director, and I've met Brian Yuzna, who is a producer, and Charles Band is a producer. Brian Yuzna did the Return of the Living Dead Part 3, which is one of my favorites. But even before there's dialogue, look at this still image. You've got this guy here who's completely useless. The woman is driving. She's in charge. She looks very bitchy. She looks like she's stuck up. You got cute little girl with pigtails and her little stuffed toy reading a fairy tale book. You cannot. This is just one shot that if I sent this shot out and put this out onto the internet and say, explain the characters. What do you think about these characters that you see in this shot? They're going to explain it exactly what it ends up being, like what you said, Pete. Like,
yeah,
the dad, the mom's, the stepmom. You know, it's a stepmom. It has to be a stepmom. You
wicked
just know
stepmother.
Yeah,
wicked stepmother. I mean, it plays right into the fairy tale themes and tones.
Yes.
So yeah, it absolutely worked.
Oh, hey, that's my buddy Sean. That's my co-host Sean. Rent this for birthdays. Oh yeah, Space Raiders. Yeah, we were like, didn't know him back then, but we've talked so much about this, and it's like, yeah, we've rented this a bunch of times.
Oh,
we'll
dude,
see that.
Yeah, that teddy bear was a fucking trip. What up, Gap?
Hey, Gap, how's it going, man?
So it tripped me out. So they're on vacation, and they're obviously in another country, and they're driving, and I'm like, this house is so far out in the middle of nowhere. You literally like have to be completely and utterly lost to go. And then it's like it ends. There's almost a dead end. So it's like, was this, it's not even a road. It's barely like a trail. This is like where I would go to like cut wood up here, like out by my dad's house. Like the trail looks like, you know what I mean? It doesn't even really look like much of a road.
I feel like at some points, I know I just said that, Sean, like 1 minute before we said, yeah, it's like Charles Band and the toys. So what do you guys think? And Jay, what do you think about this too? Did the house materialize? Because it almost feels like they have somehow created this storm, and they've created the situation, because it feels like the house isn't there, but then it's there, and then at the end it's kind of there. So what do you guys think? You think that's is the dad creating this, or what is happening? Go ahead, Jay.
Well, I was going to say right off the bat with she has a very active imagination. So who's to say she didn't fall asleep and dreamt all this happening, you know? But the reality is she's stuck with her evil step parents, you know, that don't love her. But in her fantasy, she leaves with, you know, a new friend or possibly a new daddy. Spoilers. Yeah, again, like she's got a very active imagination, but I didn't want to get too far ahead with
no, that's a good
the
point.
opening scene with the
All right, so the car breaks down. Obviously, this is like, I mean, horror 101.
Yep.
I got
And-
a couple laughs from that too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And we see the dynamic, and so we're about 5 minutes 40 seconds. So it was about 2 minutes of credits, let's say. So within 3.5 minutes of screen time, you've established relationships between father and daughter, how they behave to each other, daughter to stepmother, and the parents together. They have established all of those relationships to where you can completely identify all the characters. You know how they're going to behave in certain situations because of the way they've laid that groundwork for the characters. You're immediately with the girl because you side with her, because you could just sense that these parents are really shitty. I don't think they say it in this scene. I think they say it when they're alone, when they're like, oh, we have to drag the kid around, and they're total crap. They're total crappy. And that's in 3 minutes, man. Like, you don't need a backstory or whatever.
Yeah,
You
I
instantly
think
hate these people and has sympathized for the child, which that kid is from Alf, the TV show.
Oh my God.
I thought she looked familiar.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of people in this, which we'll get to. I've been taking notes. I'm like, oh my God, that person looks so familiar. And that's been happening a lot in this movie. But Stuart Gordon likes to put a lot of their characters, like he puts his wife in a lot of his movies. But yeah, so there's a lot of reoccurring characters that he throws in his movies, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That's a great movie.
Oh yeah.
Directed by Stuart Gordon.
Yeah.
God, dude, it's what's his name? Stephen Lee in this that plays a character we'll meet soon. And this is the one I was like, where have I seen this guy before? He plays all kinds of like bit parts in off the wall movies, like pre-hysteria. He was obviously in Dolls. He was in Roseanne and Tom. He played Tom Arnold in that movie. Was that behind the scenes? He's in Black Scorpion 1 and 2, Carnosaur 3, if that says anything.
Oh yeah,
Carnosaur is cool.
RoboCop. I remember him in RoboCop 2 vaguely.
Yeah, he looks scared to me. That's why they cut him open, right? Like
Yep.
in front of the kid or whatever. And he goes, I thought you were just gonna scare him. He looked pretty scared to me. R.I.P. Tom Noonan, who was like the best in that. Look at this bear. Now, come on, Pete. What do you think about that? Look at this.
I loved it. As soon as Rosemary threw Judy's teddy bear away, I'm like, that's going to come into play. That's going to come back. I didn't think it was going to be this. I thought it would be
immediately
something smaller. Yeah, the payoff was like, bam, here you go. The teddy bear
the comedic timing in this movie is spot on. They could have fucked it up a couple times, but it was pretty quick and very good at timing.
Yeah, this scene was wicked. Just the look of horror on the dad and Rosemary's face. And it's like, you want to see the dad get punished for being such a weak, ineffectual, like just wimp, because that's all he is. And the thing is, like, how quickly he turns his anger on Judy. Like, I text Jay, Jay, man, I text you. I was like,
yes.
The parents are pieces. I was like, they're both pieces of shit. I'm like, oh my God. Like, they're both shitty. Like, I felt terrible for the little girl, like Judy, who, we run into this a lot, especially in horror. The child actors are just annoying as hell. Like the kid in Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which I love that movie, but the kid just.
Oh, I know. Because he's too losery. Like, this girl seems to be a bit more with it, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, I liked her. She reminds me, and I'm not saying the same, but reminded me of like a Danielle Harris in Halloween 4.
Yeah.
That kind of like.
Yeah, she would be your top. Danielle Harris Halloween 4 is your top number one kid. I told her this when I like, she's number one, easy, to the point where I'm rooting for her against Michael Myers, and I never root for the hero. I never root for the good guys unless it's Tommy Jarvis. I root for him.
Right.
But everybody else, F them. Like, if Tina got killed in 7, oh well, shit happens. You can't go against Jason. That's number one. But this kid, I was like, because they put you in that position to where she's just a normal girl with her teddy bear and reading her book, and the mom and dad are being total assholes.
Yep.
And you have no choice but to like her. And the payoff is immediate because, as Jay was saying, her imagination triggered this, and her imagination has a dark side. And the thing is that those fairy tales do have a dark side to them. Don't think of the Disney ones.
Yep.
Real Hansel and Gretel, it's effed up, man. It's right. So this entire thing, it's not by accident, right? Like it's not by accident. It's a movie, right? Well, somebody wrote it, right? They didn't accidentally make garbage like Eternals or something. They're paying attention to what they're doing in this movie, and it's 77 minutes, so it all makes sense. Her imagination has a wicked side, so maybe this whole thing could have been possibly her dream, getting her revenge on the parents or whatever, and then those two girls later.
Oh yeah, Enid and what was her name?
I don't have the credits up.
It's Enid and Isabel.
Isabel, okay.
Which her name is the Enid is Cassie Stewart, and Isabel is Bunty Bailey. Is the
and
actress.
She hey, Al, how's it going? I absolutely love the anti-cues, which I'm not going to tell the chat what that is, what word that is, but when she says, "Are these anti-cues?" and I'm like, "Anti-cues? What is that?" And I could not figure. When she says the real word, I thought that was the most genius writing. Because, anyways, we'll get to that. We'll tell you right. So look at this. This is about 7-8 minutes in, guys. Yeah. Look at how cool this is. 8 minutes,
and we already see like a really cool howling transformation.
Yeah, yep. Teddy bear, a were teddy bear, like
fucking gnarly. I love. Yeah, they do have like a pretty good transformation scene for it too, because at first it's just all big and cuddly, and you see the claws come out and everything.
Laughable, then it comes out, and yeah, it's terrifying, but still comedic because when it's ripping her apart, you don't care because she was a bitch.
Yeah, that's it. There's like no sympathy for her at all.
They break in here, right? Yes.
Yeah. Like I love that. They break down and you have the evil murderous teddy bear scene. And then you see this huge house and you're like, "Oh, well, let's just break in." They didn't even attempt to go to the door. Then they're greeted by Gabriel.
Yes. So this is them breaking in. That's fine, right? They are in the basement, which again, that's the thing. But Gabriel and his wife. Now, Gabriel is Guy Rolfe, who is the puppet master. In part 3. Yes. I love this character.
It looks like the same guy. Like he was playing the same part. But I couldn't think that he played in Puppet Master. But I was like, oh wait, it makes total sense now. No wonder I feel so like deja vu.
Sting
aged badly after Dune.
Oh man, I love Sting in that movie, Al. Oh, he was awesome, man. Fade Rotha.
He does look like old Sting here.
He does, yeah. But Sting in that was awesome.
Oh no, he was great as Fade.
Yeah, he's awesome, man. But no, so this is the Puppet Master from part 3 and on until the actor passed away. I absolutely cannot tell you how much I love this character, this actor. I love him as a Puppet Master. Puppet Master 3 is awesome mostly because of him. I mean, because there's this sensitivity to the character, and you feel like he's your grandfather, and you feel he was cool. And one of the positives about this movie is that if you side with the girl and if you like toys and dolls, you will survive. It's a comfort. It's a weird horror movie that's comforting to the audience because the audience immediately identifies with the girl, which means you're going to be safe. You're almost seeing these kills from a distance. You don't like, sometimes people put themselves as the victims and think, "Oh, what would I do? Like, what if Michael was here and what would I do?" This is more like, I'm totally safe. I'll come here for a visit. No problem, because I like the toy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like,
yeah. Yeah, I'm a toy collector, so it'd be like I would be like I can easily like put myself into this movie in the Ralph character in terms of like the guy like obviously has an affinity for toys. He's a collector or had toys, a lot of toys at one point that meant a lot to him and he never really outgrew it. So yeah, that pretty much describes us,
Right.
there's like 12 stormtroopers right there, and 100 and some other ones back behind the green screen there. So
Right.
yeah.
And oh my god, that is so
wait, hang on.
awesome.
Let me blow up the screen.
Put that full
Hang on.
screen.
Yep.
Oh, dude,
That's so gnarly.
what the heck? That's awesome. Yeah.
Wait,
So
hang on,
I mean,
pull it back up.
oh my goodness,
Holy
look at that. That is great.
Haha.
Now wait a minute. Where have what is that
I
from
got
again?
more.
Where are those from? That's from something, isn't it? Is that
A buddy of mine makes these, so they're
Oh, wow.
Scare Bears.
Scare Bears? Wow, that is incredible.
That's freaking rad.
That's quite and actually,
got-
oddly enough, that looks like some of the guys we're going to see here, where you break the dolls
Yeah.
open and you see sort of their innards.
Oh, dude, yeah, what a reveal.
Yeah.
What a reveal.
All right, so where are we at here? We got the girl. Okay, so we're introduced. Okay, so you see he's friendly to her. So she's
Yep.
the surrogate for us. So he's friendly to her. So therefore we like him.
Mm.
He's polite, but a bit miffed at the adults, right? Like he's not
Yep.
out and rude. He's not out and rude or anything like that. It's just a little bit like it kind of like I don't like these two as much, right? But
Yeah, he definitely like reads, like the Bowers, their vibe as a couple, and responds to them accordingly. Whereas Judy is the innocent one, she's obviously, she's talking about her teddy bear, and he's like, oh, immediately, that connection right there, like she's into the toys, so she's gonna obviously be more receptive to this. And yeah, the parents are like, this shit's weird, it's creepy, blah 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 blah. They hate the kid as
He's
it
the
is.
Charlie Bucket of this story.
Yes.
yes.
But yeah, man, the way, like I said, the way the parents, like the dad was like, he was like about to smack her at one point. I was like, oh, dude, I'm just like, what the hell? Like, she didn't even do anything. Like, she is like literally a very well-behaved, well-mannered child. And I can't wait to get rid of her. I'm going to dump her off with her mom. I don't want her anyway. I'm like, as a parent, I'm just sitting there going like, I can hate you and I want you to die. Like immediately, I'm just like, I want you to
Constantly
die.
annoyed of her existence.
Yes.
Yeah, how is this kid a bad kid? Like they haven't seen modern kids, I think, because it's like this kid is great. Like
No,
I was a
dude.
super dick, I'm sure, in the car rides.
I was teaching today. I had 6th and 7th graders today, which they're wonderful, but they can still be like little pricks at times. You know what I mean? Like, they're preteens, man. They're getting into that test and boundary shit. And yeah, this one is just like, yes, please, thank you, and just all polite and shit. So yeah, like the parents, that just shows how big of pieces of shit these characters are. And that's credit to the actors for really driving that point home in their performance. Rosemary, she's like over the top with it, but the dad is too, kind of, because it just but it works so well within the world of the movie, though.
I think everyone's hamming it up in the right way, just enough hamming to where they're all putting on a great performance.
Yeah, Gabriel and Hillary. Hillary Hart.
I was not bored of this movie.
Hartwick plays Gabriel's wife. Hillary Mason is the actress, and she's familiar too. I'm about to pull up her some titles she's been in, and like nothing really that she was in Robot Jocks. I remember that.
I love
movie.
Robot Jocks. I have that.
Don't Look Now. That's from 1973 with Donald Sutherland.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember that.
Meridian, Kiss of the Beast. Maid Marian and Her Merry Men.
Robin Hood spinoff.
Afraid of the Dark from 1991. Return of the Soldier. And then she has credits. Let's see. I'm looking like Ghost in the Water. She a lot from the 60s and 70s. Hey, she was in an adaptation of David Copperfield. Anyway,
a lot of these guys, this is like, it's just work, next role. Like, you're at a point now where there isn't enough roles for everybody. So you don't see people turn up. It's like, and then the big stars, they do their one big picture, they work on it. That's the one movie of their thing. And then it's a year or two, and then the next big production comes out or whatever. Right. But like these, like, I'm in a movie, I'm in another one. Like I've seen, it's like, Pedro Pascal, that's the Pedro Pascal. Remember when Tommy Lee Jones, like Tommy Lee Jones is like in everything. You're like, how is this guy?
He's a working man.
I felt like he was in every movie. Right. And by 11. Yeah. He
was talking about the last school he worked at. The first 2 weeks, he was told to fuck off about 8 times. Where in the previous 10 years of teaching, I'd been sworn at 3 times.
The swearing in this movie consists of damn and Jesus. That's very telling of that time, but also the mood they're going for. It's like, damn it, hey, you're swearing. Like, oh.
Yeah. The language is very tame in this. Yeah. And the death scenes, like the gore, the effects look good. There's one scene in particular that when I first saw it, I was like, oh.
There's some good ones.
But we'll get there. I love this. This punch comes into play later on.
Yeah, Punch and Judy, and her name is Judy. That's funny. All right, so here's your introduction of your 2 ladies and Ralph. So this is a 3-character introduction dump, 17 minutes in. We're 1 hour away from completion. So we're already, hey Joe, 1 hour from completion, and we've got 3 new people that just showed up. Instantaneously, look at him, look at the girls. Like, again, wardrobe, character, minimal dialogue. Everything is established in actions. They're obviously trying to play him. It's super obvious, right?
Yep.
Everything is established in one quick scene. Hey, Ravenscroft. It is underrated, and Stuart Gordon is always worth a look. Yeah. Again, more masterclass writing, film techniques. And Stuart Gordon's made some rough pictures. This one's definitely, like not rough at all. I mean, I've literally Walking Dead episodes have been worse than this. So that this is like almost like a kid's,
Dude.
But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say these 2 girls, their aesthetic, they look like they could be in the gang in Return of the Living Dead, don't they?
Yeah.
Well,
they'd be dancing on the tombstones with Linnea Quigley.
Yeah, class of 1984 or whatever. Robot Jocks is the best. Come on, everybody knows that. Have you ever seen Robo Wars? That's with I was going to call him Ajax.
Robo Warriors.
Not James Remar. Robo Wars, I think it's called. I just got it on 4K from wherever, and it was awesome. It was like so awesome. I can't believe it. I'll mention it off screen after. Desperately Seeking Susan. I saw that in film school. I like Desperately Seeking Susan. I bought it on DVD.
We just watched, what the hell? James Remar was just in. Oh, he was in the Welcome to Derry.
Awesome.
Yeah, he was the main antagonist general from the military. He did James Remar's excellent actor. He was good in that show. That was a damn good show, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't is that HBO or one of those?
Yeah, it's HBO Max.
Yeah, if I try to obtain those from the library, I get a letter every time. In Canada, they don't give out your info, but I do get one of those. Like, I don't use a VPN because Canada's laws are like they can unless they get court orders or something, which I'm not going to do, right?
Yeah.
But so I can't. So I got to wait for that kind of stuff to come out officially for me to be able to see it. Like Game of Thrones, all those I have to wait till
Mhm.
it comes out on 4K and then I watch them. Same with
Okay.
Night of the Kingdoms or whatever, which I've read the book. I've got to wait for that.
Oh, Night of the Seven
Seven
Kingdoms.
Sorry, yeah. I have to wait for all that stuff to come out to see it. So I'm like way behind on any of these.
I
ones.
made it through 3/4 of the first episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and I'm just like, I don't care.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, it's probably I've heard good things about it. I
Yeah,
just wasn't in the mood for it, and I wasn't into it. Like to the second, what was the other Game of Thrones
House
show?
of the Dragon.
That was like okay. Like the main series, I really enjoyed the main series. I know it kind of shit the bed after they ran out of source material, but we're getting off topic.
Right. Anyway,
I gotta bring it back in.
We're back in. Okay, got two ladies here. Now here's where they want to rob the place, I think
Yep.
is what they're talking about here, right?
The
They did
Madonna
make
looking
mention.
one
Go ahead, Jay.
is from Aha, the music video, Take on Me.
Take on, yeah.
On me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
That's funny.
That's
looking her
that's
up now.
awesome. Well, they don't say I can't remember if they say anti-Q. So she says, are any of the things in this house anti-Qs? And you're like, what is an anti-Q? Is she trying to say antiques? And it's absolutely brilliant. I'm going to say that in my if that word ever comes up, I'm going to say it wrong on purpose because it's so funny. I love when characters say the wrong words, but again, it shows you the level of intelligence. Now the one girl in the red is sort of the nicer of the two, who's kind of like, well, maybe we shouldn't rob from these people. And the other really goes, who cares, right?
What's her name? Bunty Bailey, the actress, the blonde. She dated the lead singer Morton Harkett from the Aha, and also she stepped away from acting in the 90s, but she returned in 2008 with a role opposite Shannon Doherty in the low-budget movie Defunct.
Oh my God. I love Shannon Doherty. After I saw Heathers, I was like, okay, I must watch everything with this girl in it. And yes, I watched all of 90210 and I don't care.
Same. Dude,
yeah.
I'm a Melrose Place fan.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's that's worse than 90210. But Melrose Place is good. The Seinfeld one where he wouldn't admit that he watched it. Okay,
Yep.
anyways, off topic. But that is a
It's like
okay.
a polygraph.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That was that one. Yeah. I love the I forgot. Oh, we forgot to mention this. I don't know if we're going to be able to show it. She puts up a radio player, like a boom box. She knocks the dolls over.
Yep.
So you guys have seen, this was your first time both watching this. When that happened, I mean, that's the horror that clicked, right? You're like, oh,
Yep. So the objects are placed in the house specifically for a reason by the couple. She just haphazardly brushes them off like yesterday's garbage, and you're like, you have now committed a transgression against these little entities, which is going to come back and bite you in the ass. The name of the movie is Dolls, and you just smacked some dolls off a mantle.
yeah. So
No bueno.
you're going down. Here's the toy shop.
What's up, Draven?
Hey, Draven. So that you can see Ralph is very enthusiastic.
Yep.
This is very cool. I'm excited. There is a lot going on, so I do think it's kind of neat, and she's excited. So you could see that. Yeah, depending on your age. So if you're a little kid watching this movie, you're on the side of the little girl, and if you're a parent, you know that the girl's not going to. I mean, you know this kid's not going to die in this movie, so that's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're an adult, you can identify with Ralph. So it's this weird, like when I was younger, I kind of identified myself with the kid. And now that I'm older, I'm identifying with Ralph. So this movie has a very long, like lasting legacy of it could be replayed.
Yeah,
and
because that was, yeah.
yeah. So think about this when you you can watch this again and there's no time period to it. It's weird. It doesn't give you a date or anything. You could see that these guys are old fashioned, but in 1986, they looked old fashioned. So are they ageless? Like it's weird. Like they say witchcraft. She's like, ha 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 ha, ha. And you're like, oh shit, is that real or
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to think. Yeah, she's kayfabing about the witchcraft there.
Right.
No, that's legit. Like I'm, maybe, possibly.
They also say longest night in the world, which is a cool. This is the longest night in the world, right? So we see that he's a toy maker. A little bit of back. You can see Ralph is already starting to. He's kind of messing with toys, and I think he kind of like he's a bit clumsy too, and that's kind of cool.
I like the way like Gabriel, like you can see the way Gabriel's kind of looking at him. Like he's really like studying Ralph. Like he's
testing him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's like present. Okay, so he's testing him. So present him with a scenario. Let's see how he responds, and that's Ralph unknowingly
like
is
the cowboy doll is almost watching him how
yes
he is with as well. I just with that still image,
almost
in a judgmental way of kind of hawk-eyeing him, looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, because the cowboy, he's got a little pistol that comes into play,
which is my favorite. There's two cowboy dolls, and they're both my favorite.
So 6 Shooter's your favorite puppet? Oh, Torch is the best, man. Or Blade is pretty good. Blade, Torch, and who's your favorite puppet? This is on topic, sort of. Pete, who's your favorite puppet master or puppet?
What's the one that wears like the little the Hugo Boss uniform? I'll say he's got the little spike on his helmet.
Torch.
Is that Torch?
I didn't know. So.
I like Torch.
Blade's just so iconic.
Blade is him and
he looks so cool.
The
Even
drill.
As a kid, it caught my eye.
Yeah, Tunneler.
Yep. The drill guy, with this fucking drill in his head, man. Because that's in part 2, isn't it? That brutal ass death scene in the bed with him.
Part 2 is the puppet master is the bad guy, right? I didn't think that one was. I like that movie, but I don't like Toulon being an overt villain. I prefer the kind of part 3 where he's fighting the Yahtzees with the puppets. But yeah, Toulon was I think he's like possessing the guys in part 2. Remember, I can't. Leech Woman's cool. Yeah, hey Dan.
I forgot about Leech Woman. I'm
gonna bring them all out one day. I've got them all. I actually the first ever releases of those, I bought them all because they're amazing. Smaller. They're not big, but I ended up buying every one.
Dude, that's amazing.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're talking about toys, so killer toys.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of
we're good. We're good. We're good.
This is almost like a live action Toy Story.
Yeah.
Movie.
It kind of is.
They do a good job of always having the dolls present. Did you notice that?
Yeah, and the way it's framed too.
Yeah.
Pointing at my screen, but
my grandma has her whole room filled top to bottom, hundreds of dolls. And if I did see this movie as a kid, it probably would have scared me a lot more. Like it was even creepy. It's still creepy. What am I talking about? It's still creepy looking at all those dolls.
My mother,
they're cute. No, grandma, they're creepy.
Dude, that was my mom. My mom, God rest her soul. She doesn't have like a ton of them, but she has some. And the ones that freak me out the most are the Victorian ones like that. And she has
that's one. Mm-hmm.
Those old school. She has an old school Raggedy Ann and Andy, and I had a stuffed Raggedy Ann and Andy, doll, stuffed animals as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But these like ceramic looking ones, I told her that too. Like that was a big bone of contention we had was those fucking dolls. When I would come over to that house, I'm just like, take those things down, please. She never would. I hated looking at them. It's like I had somebody made me one of the clown from Poltergeist that came out under.
Oh yes.
I had somebody made me an exact one of that. They didn't mean to make, but it just turned out looking exactly like that one. And I got that, and I'd already seen Poltergeist. there's a closet upstairs with like a false. I shoved that son of a bitch in that closet like 2 days after I got it and buried like stuff on top of it, and it never came out
Crushed it.
again. Yep, it never fucking came out again.
I like dolls.
I fucked that clown. I don't like clowns, and
Yeah.
dolls freak me the
you
hell
did
out.
what with that clown?
I said, fuck those clowns. I don't like clowns, and I don't like those dolls. They freak me the fucking hell out. I didn't fuck the doll. It's not like one of those real dolls. Those are too expensive. Fuck that. No.
Now that would be an interesting doll here.
I'm
Pete.
I'm married. I don't need a real doll. I have a
But-
wife that ignores me. Never mind.
Yeah. No, Pete, you're right though, because I know you're doing with your hands. Basically, you want to move the camera. Oh, like if this was
Yeah.
being shot normally, the camera would be moved over, but the
Mhm.
point is to frame it
Yep.
so that the doll, and you got the wine there, so the doll is spying on them and sort of reporting back as to what's happening.
Yes.
So it's like
Yes.
that's the point of it, right?
As an audience, you're hearing their conversation, but
Yes.
your eyes are slightly they fixate to the doll to see if it moved,
Mhm.
because we as an audience know. So it's actually, yeah, you're trying to focus on them, but you're also kind of
Watching the dolls.
panning the
And
doll.
they do move. There's a couple times where they do move very quick. Like, oh,
Yep.
and the movement
Great
of
special
the
effects.
dolls is
Stop motion was so good.
amazing in this movie. Way better movement than I've seen in other kind of doll movies where it doesn't seem
Mhm.
as bad. It doesn't seem as fake or whatever. There's Punch and Judy. Here's gonna. I guess this is we're leading up to our first big kill.
Oh yeah.
And it's 28 minutes into the movie, but once this kill happens, so the first bit was to establish everything. Then there's a little bit of filler just to get us through, and now the next 45 minutes is one after another. It doesn't stop. Okay. So she's trying to steal stuff. Look at
Yep.
now. These look weird. These sort of almost feel like some sort of like, I don't know if it's like an Asian style look with their faces. They look a little bit weird. Like these are creepier dolls. Like we kind of started off with cuter ones. And now as the darkness comes, now that it's nighttime, they all seem either creepier or slightly off, like some of the dolls look like they're legit dolls that you would buy. Whereas some of these look like, these look a little weird. Like, I don't think I'd be buying these. Like Annabelle, like the real Annabelle is actually a raggedy.
It's a Raggedy Ann.
Which
They
people
look
did
haunted.
buy, right? But the
Oh,
way
right.
Annabelle looks in those movies, who would buy that for their kid? Like
Right,
I would
like,
buy it because she looks cool, but like I'd buy it.
I thought about buying like a replica of it and getting a
Awesome.
case just to prank my wife and putting
That'd
it
be
in her
awesome.
fucking her walk-in closet. So when she goes in there and turns the light on, there's a fucking Annabelle
Oh,
in a case.
beautiful. That's
That
awesome.
would be totally worth the money just for a
Right.
one-off fucking joke. And I'd just display it in my office and it'd probably murder me, but I mean,
Right.
that's par for the course. I would be hoisted by my own petard, as they say.
Yeah, so these look pretty okay. So again, we know that she's gonna get nailed. So she's stealing stuff. Okay, so it's gonna be hard to show this now. Oh, here's a good angle.
Yeah, this was wicked. This was freaking wicked. They just like they keep bouncing her freaking head off the wall. It's like, Jesus, dude. Like, because you're like, okay, so it's the dolls, but at the same time, it's like, oh, how many of these little shits are doing this? But yeah,
their
they
strength
proper.
is in question too, right?
Right. Like, what's their power set exactly?
It's sort of answered in an odd way with what happens at the very end with the dad, but I mean, I guess we'll have to. So this was pretty good. This is a good way to do I love how they're still saving it. Like we just had that big bear attack in the first 10 minutes. Then we calmed the movie down, and then it was atmosphere. So this is a slasher movie, kind of, but built as a ghost story, but they're not ghosts, but they kind of are. But there's fantasy in it. this is a weird one to categorize because after this, it is slasher. It's like one thing after another,
Yep.
and we don't see them well, and it's revealed at the end. But we know it's the dolls, but they're still saving it as the reveal, kind of possessed. I don't know if they're possessed though. Like you'll see. We'll give our interpretation at the end of what you guys think it is. Even I myself am not too sure. I would do this with ex-wife for sure. Yeah. Well, put the doll in there. That's right. So she gets smashed in the face pretty good here.
Yeah. I like Judy's face when she's trying to help her. She was like trying to give her a hand.
Yeah,
They did a good job with the makeup effects in this too. Like honestly, this had a $1.2 million budget.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get any. It was not listed on Box Office Mojo, and there's no profits or anything listed on its Wikipedia page. But
I think it has a cult following for sure.
Oh, this one, it's a full moon feature. I'm sure it does. You know, like there's not many of these movies that didn't garner a cult following, like the Jesus Christ, Puppet Master and the Demonic Toys and stuff. Are those are those full moon?
Yeah, oh yeah, because there's
Demonic
Puppet, yeah.
Same
You have
universe.
Dollman and all that, yeah. Dollman's a guy, but I mean, you have Demonic Toys in there as well.
See, I've never seen any of the Demonic Toys movies. I've seen.
I mean, they're all fine. I don't remember. I think I own them all. I need to sit down and go through them all. Right now, I'm going through all the Lucio Fulcis again, trying to see what we can. Yeah, Dollman is cool. That's Tim Thomerson though. Like he's a guy, right? This girl gets the cover. This girl gets the cover death. So the VHS cover was this. This was the VHS cover.
Hey, I'm pulling you up there.
That was the VHS cover. And then they made like a special cover, you know, they do these slip covers, but that's the VHS. So this actually happens to her, right? We actually see that in a bit. So she's near dead.
Came before the movie.
Yeah. So they knew what they were going to do. Like they were kind of planning it ahead.
That face right there Judy just had, that was probably one of my favorite. I should have made that the thumbnail where she was looking down right there. That one, just that.
That was good. They're telling her parents, she's dead. Get away from here.
Yeah, this is when he goes to he like cocks back to like backhander like it was Ralph and Alice Cramden from the Honeymooners.
Right.
Why I oughta. It's like, dude, she's a kid. She didn't burn the pot roast. If anything, he should turn around and backhand Rosemary with her fucking babushka over there.
Yeah, like they're doing a good. Oh, look at this. This is great with Ralph here, this clown character.
Yeah.
It's like literally look at. This is awesome. It's like watching them. That's creepy for any. Now I actually have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 dolls that watch me sleep, but none of them are. Are they any clowns? No. I've got a Jason. I have a Jason, stuffed Jason that watches over me.
I've got all my little stuffed horror figures are on my DVD shelf in my den.
Awesome.
No, my watch as you sleep is the penguin from the comic strip Bloom.
Okay.
Penguin Bloom, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cute though.
Yep, I've had Bloom for about 40 years.
Awesome. That's awesome.
If you pause this movie at 3 minutes and 35 seconds, put the original disc of Lil Wayne's The Carter 3 and play the movie and see at the same time, it gets really annoying and stupid. God damn it, Tony. Jesus.
Well, that reminded me though. Have you guys? This is a good introduction horror movie. So is The Gate.
Dude, The Gate. A very young Stephen Dorff.
Dorff.
Yeah.
Dorff.
Yeah.
Dorff. Yeah. Dorff. Yeah.
Yeah. From Blade.
Yeah.
Many other things, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a good intro. So now she confides in Ralph, which is. He's the only one. She's like, I love how she prefaces it. She's like, do you believe kids when they tell you stuff? And he's like, yeah, I guess. Like, what is happening? Yeah, the gate is great. Great
Never seen
poster
The
of
Gate.
that too.
Oh yeah.
That's another shirt I had in the fat days, and then I had to get rid of it. But she goes to Ralph. So interesting
Mhm.
to go to him because the dad obviously is useless. The stepmom's even more useless.
I think she picked up on Ralph's like just I guess you would say his just vibe,
Mhm.
that he was
He's a
somebody.
child at heart, so she clung to something that was familiar.
Yep,
Right.
absolutely. She saw that. She could sense that in him. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now we've got a little bit of the Three's Company shenanigans. What are you doing with my daughter? Where were you? What's going on? What's
Yeah.
this doors the doors opening and closing, running through, and there's a little bit of levity, right, to kind of break up what
Yep.
we just saw. This woman just got now she's not dead because they go back to her and she's messed
Yep.
up, but we'll see what happens with her. But this is classic horror stuff. They probably save on the budget because it's one location. It's all in the
Mhm.
house. So that probably really helped. That helped the budget, I'm sure. They could set up everything better, in this. I don't know if it's a real house or if it's partial sets, or I don't know. I didn't. What the hell? I didn't even actually. I don't think I watched many of the
This
features
was
on here.
all one set in a warehouse. This whole
Yeah.
house was.
This one, yeah. Oh my god, there's tons of features on here. I've not watched any of them. I gotta watch those. Okay, so I mean, there's nothing. Oh yeah, here you go. There's the blood. You can kind of
Yep.
see.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is just a massive blood trail. Like Judy had it on her slippers. Ralph had blood on his hands after one point. Yeah, it was just everywhere.
So they're
I love that
following.
huge wind tunnel too, where they're like,
Yeah.
maybe there's just windows open, or
Yeah.
it's very haunting.
Okay, there's
That's
That kind of the
Isabel.
scene kind of reminded me of Black Christmas a little bit. I mean,
Yep.
just the attic.
Yep.
She didn't have a bag over her head, but it was similar in a way. But she was still alive.
yeah. I mean, if you've seen Black Christmas, that is just like in your head. So you
Mhm.
anytime you see anybody sitting around. Okay, so we kind of we didn't really, you couldn't really see exactly, but you could see that she's a doll or
Yep.
like. So the dolls is that all of the victims? Like now you're a horror. So you guys are horror movie guys. So you're just like, oh shit, your mind is racing now. Now you're like, oh wait, are the dolls actually like humans? Is this
Yep.
like, are they shrunk down like in Phantasm or something, or like what is going on? Very cool. They don't say anything.
Nope.
There's no jump scare. It's just on the side, but you're accustomed now because of this movie's cinematography. You are accustomed to looking for dolls off to the side to see what they're up to. Isn't that brilliant?
Yep. Almost every frame has a doll in it at some
Fucking
point.
every time. So now you're like, hey, what's going on over? Oh shit! And the lighting is just perfect enough. You're
Well-
like, well, what the hell is that? What? Oh shit! Is that her? What is that? Right? It's just a little
Mhm.
bit. Thought that was Dark Helmet. No, I didn't see you playing with your toys again.
Well, to go back onto the last episode for Tourist Trap, it was just kind of like the same idea. You were constantly looking in the background to see if mannequins were watching you. Same with this,
Yeah.
like the dolls. So yeah, it was very, when you brought this up, to watch, I could see that too, as far as like just how the movie made you feel.
Yeah, that's actually why. Because when we were watching, I was like, "Oh, you know what? Have you guys seen Dolls? No, let's do it." Because it's just like you need to see this movie. I almost wish that you had seen it because you would have really like. Now we're too, watch it. Well, we'll see your opinions at the end, but like, if you had seen this when I saw it as a kid, like this just grew up with me, and it remained as every 2 or 3 years you watch it again, and you find something new to love, and it kind of comes with it. But now you've got this, and you can
starter horror movie to
Yeah.
ease someone into, if it's a kid that is getting to that age where it's like, yeah, let's watch Dolls. It'd be a fun one during Halloween because it's still got comedic to the movie, but it's still got
Mhm.
some serious tones in the movie, and terrifying, especially at the end. It's like, whoa, this is kind of dark, but it's so happy and go lucky at the very end. But you're still like, people die.
Yep, they didn't shy away from the kills. Like it's
No.
but it's not like outrageously like crazy where the kid's going to be like, yeah, Monster Squad. Basically, Monster Squad, the great
I was actually going to bring
dolls.
that up. That's funny that you just mentioned that, because yeah, it's one of those things where it's dealing with kids, but there's serious situations
Mhm.
happening, and same with this one. It had consequences.
Here's
Yep.
the blame Ralph. He's got blood on his hand. He's with the
I'm
girl.
not
Why is he
going
with this
anywhere
kid?
with you. Yeah, why don't you and I go upstairs and try and find her?
Yeah. No. Poor
Yeah.
Ralph.
The dad just like attacks him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you see that the dad always turns to aggression. You know that for sure he has hit her because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
threatened to do it in this movie. His entire outlook in life is to
Because
attack.
because the mom is beating up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, he's like a
Oh
bully.
yeah, he's
It's almost like,
demasculated or emasculated or whatever. It's like he can't. So he's got to take out his frustrations, right?
He sits in the chair in the corner of the hotel room.
Right. Right.
Very much so. Very much so. I bet you he crosses his legs very effeminately when he sits down.
Right.
This guy is very ineffectual.
this guy sits when he pees.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he gets mad. That's Punch right there. He's like,
Yeah, that's a mistake.
Yep.
That was pretty funny. Where it's like, I'm gonna rip it, and he couldn't do it.
He couldn't
Yep.
do it. It's foreshadowing as well, obviously, as to what the ultimate fate is going to be. Here's the, it's just paint. Don't worry about it. And oh my god,
Did the Burbs take this from the paint? Remember Mr. Klopek?
Klopek, yeah.
Yeah, pardon my blood. I was painting.
Yeah, it could. I mean, who knows? Hey,
Love
Hey.
the Burbs.
Java James, your name's different. It's like, but I recognize your
Yep.
thumbnail.
I was gonna say I recognize the picture.
All right, so okay, so there's your explanation. Let's go back to bed. He's got blood on his thing though, but it's not. They think it's paint. She's like, I'm not sure. All right, now we're getting to some of the better ones here. Now,
Oh, the one was under the sheets here.
yeah,
Yeah,
Which,
this
yeah.
freaking that
If I
scene
saw
was
that in any situation,
yeah.
I'd
Okay,
freak
let's
out.
see. We can get to that one.
the tiny freaking saw. Like,
Yeah.
that right there.
yeah,
Is that the
one's got
look?
like a hatchet.
Yeah, little hatchet.
The one here looks like from the back. I can't remember, but it looks like the little lady my mom used to have that sat over the toaster oven. Remember they had them little toaster covers?
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom had a little black lady that sat over top the toaster. Seriously, that she was
That's awesome.
wearing that same dress and shit, and the scarf and everything. Yep, she sat over the toaster.
All right, look at this with the little
It's got a
cutting.
little fucking saw. Take that, Rosemary, you bitch.
Yeah, what
I
the
get
hell,
very
man?
Puppet Master when all the puppets get on, when
I
they
love
do some
it.
kills.
Yeah, there's stop motion
Ooh,
and that kind
I
of
want to say
stuff.
the Leech Girl. That was sick.
That was
in
a
the
leech
Puppet
woman. Yeah.
Master movies. Where the leech is coming out. That was so terrifying and disturbing.
Yeah, and she's very pretty too. That's what makes her a fun puppet. Like she
Yep.
looks very pretty, and she's got a little dress and everything. But then the leeches.
Yeah. Ugh.
So I mean, she's nailed. She's got knives in her back. Like, see if I can get a good. Oh, there's a great shot of the dolls. We'll get to that. Yeah, see, look, there's a knife in her back.
She's a champ.
Yep. Yeah, those dolls were pissed.
Oh, look at that. That is awesome.
The
Now
one
this
with
was
the
a bit.
mustache.
Oh, there. That's a good shot.
Find
Look
it.
at that. You got the super pissed off dolls.
Their angry little faces.
Yeah. This was the only shot I thought was maybe it worked better on VHS, just slightly not as great on Blu-ray because you can definitely tell that that is a dead end and you shouldn't be jumping. But they sort of orchestrated her own death. Like they made it because like you can kind of see that it's supposed to be like the dolls are blocking. And then the only way to escape from the dolls is to step back and take a running jump and try to leap over them.
That was very funny. I laughed
That was
my
funny,
ass
yeah.
off when she jumped through that window because I was like, "What?
What?
Why?" I would
I
have
know,
gone
like-
the other way.
Of all the ways you could have went, you chose to just
Loved
what
it,
is that
though.
called? Is that
You know, that was the
emulation?
director be like, "You know what? My wife's going out the window."
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Emulation. That's what
Honey.
you chose. Like you
I think that's
chose poorly.
I think it was supposed to be that she didn't know that there was a window there. So she tries to jump over the dolls and then goes through the window. But the fact that the window was closed and smashed, and on Blu-ray, you can kind of tell that there's something there. Like, I guess, it's like, well, she wouldn't have seen it. It would have been maybe better if the window had been open and she just didn't feel the breeze or so. I don't know. This was the only thing I was like, whoa, that was kind of weird. But I guess it was funny because her death was pretty brutal up until that point. So they thought, let's alleviate this and make it a little bit more funny
I
where
was
she just kind of,
satisfied.
And
yeah.
oddly enough, this freeze frame right here, this scene was directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah. Photo by Tarantino. Yeah. All right. Look at this weird. Who's this lady? Like,
Right? Is that
um,
supposed to be Hillary, the Gabriel's wife? That was her name.
I don't
right?
know.
I believe it was Hillary.
But like, because this is a set and everything is, mise en scene, as they used to say from the Cahiers du Cinéma when we studied in film school, it's supposed to be like everything in the shot has meaning. Someone chose it to be there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So who knows? But anyway, interesting. Just some random photo. Could be other people who live there. This was definitely a very cool and creepy scene in a way that shows
Creepy.
her character.
Yeah.
Set
Yeah.
decor, yeah.
She's like singing to the baby.
Yeah, it was almost like senile and
like a
it was something you
dementia.
don't want to come across. Yeah, exactly. And
Yeah.
when she doesn't have a kid, like who is she talking to? Who is she cooing right now? Coochie coochie coo. And when you just see, in the middle of the night during a storm.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, and you guys knew. It's interesting you guys watching this for the first time being veteran horror guys because you're like, oh, that's a doll, right? Like it's like immediately. Like there's no surprise.
Yeah.
Like, that's a doll. But you're like,
I don't know
whoa,
if you
that's
guys are
weird. And her
gamers.
hair. Sorry, Jay, go ahead.
I don't know if you guys are gamers, but BioShock, there's one scene where she's just ranting in a baby carriage, and it's just she's talking to a revolver pistol,
Oh,
it's
awesome.
just one of those. But she like
Yeah, interesting set decor. Yeah, so you could tell. I mean, and then again, this scene is there just to show a little bit of the craziness. But you think it's crazy, but once you find out, they are moving around. I get the impression that they are, they're people or whatever. So she's
they
continuing
have
to look around.
feelings.
Yep.
The toys care if you hurt another toy, they're gonna come and
Yes.
retaliate. So when
Mhm.
you feel loved,
Yep.
even
yep.
giving a one-on-one individual, like maybe that one is a little too clingy and
Right.
needs constant attention, wants to be treated like a baby.
That's what I was.
You gotta
Yes,
give them
good
more
point.
protection.
Here's the Texas
Full of torture
Chainsaw chair.
devices too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got an iron mating in it.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Iron Maiden, excellent.
Yeah, to attain some verisimilitude. Yeah, I agree with that. Would you kindly, four is in the works, Antarctica. Would you kindly, I don't know what we're talking. I don't know. I missed what we're talking about there. Part four of something. The toy code,
BioShock.
yes. Oh, BioShock. Oh, okay. Okay, so here we go. Hold on a second. Look at that. Oh my God, that is great.
Yeah. That looked freaking awesome. Like they did such a good job with the effects in this, honestly, for 1986.
Let's see, let me see if I can get to the. Oh, here's where she's attacking the dolls, and you know she sealed her fate here.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, there you go.
On fire.
So that's I forgot which girl it is. What the you know the I don't remember the character's name.
Enid.
Enid. Yeah,
Yep,
so that's Enid now transforming slowly to a doll. So earlier we saw Teddy Bear
Isabel was transferring the doll. Enid's the short-haired gal.
Okay,
yep,
so
sorry.
Isabel, yeah, so she's now transforming into a doll. So that's in your head now. We saw the teddy bear earlier grow giant. We saw it morph into a monster. Now we're seeing Isabel slowly becoming a doll. You can tell Soda Scott wearing the same clothing. So BioShock, yeah. I only play Street Fighter and a little bit of Mortal Kombat, but or I played Joust from the 80s, and I'm pretty good on Joust. Anyways, yeah. So what's that?
All fun games.
Yes, yeah. Awesome. I played Street Fighter from Street Fighter 1 and Mortal Kombat 1 in the arcade, both those in one from that, and I continued on until arcades were gone. Okay, so this is cool. Very creepy, weird.
You see there's life behind the actual eyes, kind of, which is like, wait, that doesn't look like what a doll, is supposed to look like inside.
So she's dead now. She's attacking the dolls.
Yeah, she's lighting them on fire.
Yeah, like you're dead. You can't get more dead than that. But look at that. Oh, okay. Now, what did you guys think of this? Now you're seasoned horror veterans. So now, once she broke that doll open, you saw this. What did you guys think?
I was like, at first, I thought they were little zombies.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. It's like,
I think everyone got transformed into other people.
Yep. Yeah, then we see it in the end. But yeah, that shit was wicked. When this scene, it's like, oh, okay, so confirmed. All right, they're organic.
Yeah.
They're organic. Like, and it gives you that. It's very uneasy because then you're looking at the rest of these dolls and what lies right beneath the surface is this, which is even creepier.
Isn't that genius? Because in some ways it's cool that you guys hadn't seen this before, because then you brought your own set of expectations. And you're because look, what's going to happen. Like the second this movie started, like, okay, I get it. This old man, old woman, they've got the dolls. Like, the whole movie. There's not going to be anything really shocking, but they still managed to throw in a few and like, oh shit. Oh wait, are they people? Oh damn, I didn't think that was going to happen.
Because you see teeth in something that was plastic where it didn't even. It's actually got flesh underneath these porcelain faces. So underneath, there is living tissue, as you can see. I mean, I guess it could just be melted, but I don't know.
No. They're people. Detailed. Yeah. So it added an extra level to the movie, and look at when they added this, guys. Like, look at this. This is 53 minutes left. There's 23 minutes left, and you're like, whoa, shit, that's pretty cool.
Climax.
Yeah.
Kind of feeling.
And did they need to? If they'd broken the doll and it was just a doll, you'd be like, okay, right? But the fact that they added this extra layer of horror, you're like, oh yeah, she's going to turn into that, and she's going to get shrunken down and become this thing now. And then you start to think, how many dolls have we seen? Like,
yeah,
holy crap!
So it's gonna be like from dusk till dawn. You know, like you look, the house, like the camera pans from the house, and then you just see like cars like that broken down.
Yeah, it's like
in front
4
of the
million
house.
or whatever it is,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah. Leatherface, that's a great movie.
From Dusk Till Dolls.
Oh, that's a good sequel name.
That's a movie right there.
Okay, so she's
I got
trying to
your
fight the dolls.
Rufio reference, by the way. Hook.
Rufio.
She looks
Very
She looks like Rufio's mom.
I was gonna
Yep.
say Magenta from Rocky Horror Picture Show because again, like the very beginning of the movie, it reminded me of Rocky Horror Picture Show with them coming in the rain.
So
I was
then
singing under my breath.
that's one that I never watched. I've never seen it, man. That's one that,
Right.
with all my
Jim
knowledge,
Curry, man.
movies, and I went to film class, I written scripts and worked in television, never saw. I don't know how it escaped. And now it's almost like it's like the joke in Pulp Fiction. It's been built
Well,
up too
Now
much.
it'd be an interesting your take on your first impression as
I'm gonna try. Okay, let me write it down. I have it. I have the movie. So I definitely. And then there's the sequel too, and I got the sequel as well. I forgot what the sequel was called, but there's a sequel to it.
I didn't know they made a sequel. I
There is.
haven't seen that in years. It's been years and years and years since I've watched the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Mhm.
But I've seen it like a couple times at least.
I will definitely. I will
I've
do
seen
it.
on Broadway.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Okay, so
nice.
you're really it's really one. It's one of your
Nice.
favorites. Okay. I'm gonna watch it. I'll throw it on, and I maybe I'll just and watch the sequel, like watch them both or whatever. I gotta.
Well, so are you guys not into musicals? I was gonna say a Little Shop of Horrors.
I like.
Oh, I
like-
love Little Shop
Okay.
of Horrors. I don't
Okay,
mind
all right.
musicals.
No, I like musicals. I watch Bollywood movies. So I watch everything, dude. I watch silent films. Like I have like
same.
a couple,
No,
a few hundred black and white movies. Like James Cagney is my favorite actor. So it's like I'm like yeah.
I'm a Gene
and-
Kelly kind of guy.
Yeah, he's awesome too. Inherit the Wind. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. Okay, let's get back to the stream. Okay, so throw some Canadian in there for you guys. Okay, so
I see.
this now there's also toys because they've mentioned voodoo.
He's good.
So there is actual. So these, I would say these are not people. I think these are just toys. But
Yep.
I guess he can control the toys too, and even these toys. So I think that the toy maker makes some and brings them to life, and then there's other ones that he uses the
He
souls
has
of
the
the people.
power.
Yeah,
He has the power to do both. He can turn you
Yeah.
into a toy, or he just makes toys that are alive.
right.
But
It's never
again,
defined.
it's-
I like
it's
that.
whatever your imagination. It's whatever you feel like. That's what this movie. That's what I love about this movie. It allows you to have your own fantasy of what you think is actually going on. Or like, for me, yeah, I just shut my brain off and just took it as is, and just had my own. But yeah, because I didn't even think about like, are these people? Because the other ones,
Right.
it looked like it was, but
Yeah, there's a definite degree of ambiguity in where the lines of, like you said, the toys are these toys or are these people, as in terms of the soldiers. But yeah, I like that it doesn't really give you an answer on
Mhm.
all of it. Yeah, absolutely, because you didn't really need it. The story didn't really call for everything.
I
to
really
be-
don't think they thought that like this will be cool. Let's do this. I think they
Yeah.
had fun with the movie itself.
it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't that deep.
Yeah. There's a part where it talks, it goes, "You deep down, Ralph, or
It's
whatever. This is great here.
This is
Okay.
this is when they have
That's
to go
the
to toy.
last place you would want to be.
This is the toy tribunal.
Yeah. Wasn't this entire thing was wicked though? Because you're always in a movie, you're waiting for the Chucky part to turn the head. She's got as soon as they open the back and there's no batteries, you're like, oh shit, right? because you know the audience, you're sitting there, you know the dolls are alive and moving around, and whether they're people or just toys, whatever, they're alive in some capacity. You're waiting for the one guy that you kind of like to realize it, and it takes an hour almost for the guy to get there. He does get there, and it's pretty awesome. And his reaction is completely understandable and believable. It's like, F this. And he just goes to town on these things. It's great. Hair mousse. Oh, man. Well, her hair was good. Listen, that was the 80s, man. So this is what it is. Okay, so here's the toy, as Pete said, the toy tribunal here.
Yep, because Ralph started kicking him and shit. The Ninotchka here is pissed off.
So is that the wife? That's the wife, right? I don't know if that was supposed to be the wife already, or did I?
No,
Good
wait.
point. I never thought.
Yeah, because she's
no
dead
idea.
at this. Wait, is she dead at?
Yeah, she's dead.
Yeah,
So I wasn't
she went out
sure.
the
She was
window.
out the window. They
Yeah,
should have
so-
done something where, because she did have those scarf hat.
Yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
she's bitchy enough to be her.
Mhm.
yeah, she
looks
looks
pretty-
like pretty pissed off, right?
That look.
And
that
yes,
looks like a
I
Karen
agree. Sean
face.
Astin, I made that reference. Yeah, like Kmart. Sean.
Kmart.
Sean Astin.
Kmart used to have good toys.
Yes, they did.
Uh,
My TIE Fighter pilot card back has a Kmart sticker on it for like $1.75.
That's awesome. Shop smart, shop S smart. You got that? Okay. So we gotta get to this tribunal.
I
Yeah.
like how he's trying to make a move on his dead wife. right
Yes,
now.
I'm like,
Obviously, he doesn't
and-
know.
The sheet gets progressively bloodier every time they
and
cut
he's,
back
like,
to
still
it.
poking her. Like,
Yeah, this is draining out.
you in the mood?
Yep. Because he went and
okay.
showered because he thought he stunk.
Oh, here you go. Here's the tribunal.
Here's
This
the
is great.
tribunal right here.
That cowboy.
Yeah, he's in charge, eh? This cowboy. He's like, listen, I'm calling the shots here, sailor boy, and bitchy woman and whatever. You don't get to see how can I put this? Like, you always see when the dolls are angry, right? But they look happier and normal once they decide the fate of Ralph or whatever, where she's like, oh, they're deciding what to do with us or whatever. And I like that the girl sides with Ralph.
Mhm.
This also solidifies her as a character that we can trust, because she went with Ralph, not with the dolls. She's like, no, leave him alone. You guys are shit. What's your problem? She's yelling at the dolls, and they're like, oh, and they won't kill a kid. So they're like, maybe we're in the wrong here. And that's how awesome is that? Like, to think that it'd be like, like the Sawyers all of a sudden is like, I kind of like this guy. Maybe we shouldn't kill him. Like, I love this, that the horror characters are saying, well, maybe this guy's pretty good. Let's give him a pass. He was okay.
Yeah.
He knocked us around a little bit, but we're creepy, like, we're
Right.
weird, right? Like,
We already killed
again,
3 or
too.
4 people.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, again, with her, again, it is her imagination. So whoever she sees fit, like in her dream or
Yeah.
her imagination, decides, like, no. Rewind that. I want him. Sometimes your dreams or nightmares can go off.
Now, if you take this as what you're saying, like this is just her and the longest dream ever instead of the longest night ever, because night could imply dream, where it's like this just is just a dream, and
Seems
she
like you were
wants to
running
save.
forever from the killer.
Yeah. Okay, so here comes the dad, who's pissed off and thinks, what are you doing with my daughter?
Yep.
What'd you do with my wife? You killed my wife. You killed that other girl. It's like, I didn't do anything. But now this guy's getting nailed. Now I love this, like, dad versus
Punch.
dad versus the dolls or whatever.
Yeah, I love Punch's pissed off face here.
Yeah, he's
Like,
good.
whip that little fucking dagger.
It's like, all right, you pissed me right off, buddy. I'm gonna take care of you. Take care of business. DCB, take care of business. When he comes out, he's like, my, what a mess.
Yeah, what a mess you've made, David.
What a relax, dude. If you came into my room and started messing shit
wait.
up, you're dead.
Right?
Can we talk about the last fuck you Clowny?
Yeah.
The very ending where fuck you, I had to write it down. And that's all. So I had to remember, like, who says that? Fuck you, Clowny.
Yeah, I think that's him, right? It's like he's had enough. Now,
Yeah.
I mean, understandably, he's had enough. He's like, okay, I'm gonna, take care of these guys, and he's fighting them pretty damn good. Like he's actually, it's hard to see without playing the movie. You don't want to get, nailed, but like for those of you who haven't seen this, like he is kicking the shit. Like he's taking it to the dolls. He's bringing it.
It was a great adult sized man against a piece of plastic doll.
Right.
Fight. There is.
And like the hey, how's it going?
Hey, to Hillam.
This is the the argument that I could defeat Chucky, I could just kick the crap out of him or whatever. That's sort of but not when there's like a million of them.
Right.
And we still don't know the full extent of the powers of these two. Like they're animating toys. Like we don't know like what else they could do. Like it's not, I like that it's not defined, but she's like, oh my goodness. And he's like, oh, we'll repair it all. It's fine. He's like, he's pretty relaxed about it.
Yeah.
Now, okay. How can we show this? This is going to be really difficult to show. Well,
that's why he was wearing those pajamas.
Yeah. So let's hold on. Okay. So audience, note to audience, you can see his pajamas. They look very cool. They actually suit punch.
Yeah.
This is the first ever man to doll transformation, maybe ever. I don't.
I don't think I've seen a man to doll transformation.
No. Now, did you expect this? Did you expect because you guys are know horror movies and you kind of knew what this movie was going to be based on just watching horror movies. Did you think it would get to this crazy? Like, did you think you'd see something like this, or was this a surprise for you guys?
No, I knew. I knew he was going to turn into it as soon as he destroyed it. I was like, you got your comeuppance. I've seen too many. This is like an hour-long Tales from the Crypt episode.
Yeah.
It's a morality tale.
It just reminds, like, if you going back to grim fairy tales, it's you get your comeuppance. All the nasty people get their.
Yeah. Hey, Backseater.
Hey, Backseater.
That's one of my channel members. How's it going, dude? Yeah. So, like, by the time you got into it, you're like, okay, you can kind of foresee where it's going. What about before you even started? Because it's going to be killer dolls, but did it give you more? Well, I guess we couldn't ask that. Like, did you get more than you expected out of it?
Well, I didn't. Well, I knew I was going to get dolls. I knew that was going to be in it, but they threw me for a loop when I saw the giant fucking teddy bear that turned into a were teddy. So it kind of blew my and then so then it was like, oh, that didn't happen. It was in her imagination. Then I didn't know what to expect, but as it went along, I could kind of see, like, I could see where they were going with it. So when the dad was like, okay, you're still alive, how are you going to get it? And then, he ripped the doll apart. You're it.
You're right. You're done. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pinocchio. That's a really good.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's turning into the doll. So, okay. So, where are we at here? We're pretty much done here. Okay. So there he is as the new Punch.
Yep.
So he destroyed the Punch doll and now he is the Punch doll. Which, is cool.
Yeah, it was well deserved, like you gotta pay the piper.
That particular doll in particular. And
well, he wants to hit people. He was going to hit her. So he is Punch.
Yep.
He actually is Punch.
Couldn't get more apropos than that, honestly. And then, I love it. Ralph just wakes up. Oh man, what happened?
Yeah, this
They
is
both had the same dream.
yeah, very this is like the convenience factor, but I think Ralph knows that this is too convenient. Let's just get out of here.
Yep.
And I guess if we're going by Jay's interpretation, dream logic makes sense that, oh, there's a note. Oh, your dad is really sorry. Sorry about that, Chief. Go home with your mom, and I'm leaving, and I love you. And then can I see that letter? Throws it out.
Yeah. He's like, what about the girls? Oh yeah, they went with David.
Yeah.
It was in the note. It was in the note.
Wait a minute. That's a very. Oh yes. P.S. The girls are with me. Can I see that? No.
Oh yeah, right.
Yep, no.
Yeah. P.S. Oh, okay. P.S. I mean, P.S. Like you left your daughter. I love it. This is great.
So Gabriel, like he paid them to fly out so he could take her. Ralph could take Judy back to her mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then he says, "You're always welcome back."
Yeah, and I mean, in this movie's dream logic, Judy or Ralph and Judy's real mom, who presumably is single and pretty and is into Ralph or whatever, they like each other. They'll get married and that'll be the new family or whatever. And then Punch stays there. So it's sort of it's a happy ending in the way that like Time Bandits is a happy ending where the parents blow up and you're like, the parents just blew up. I guess that's happy. You're just like, yeah, this is great. It's like, okay, like her father is dead. It's like, yeah, but he was kind of a dick anyways. It's like, okay, right. Well, that's pretty rough, but
yeah, I like the ending of this. Yeah, the is it or is it not real factor. And then Ralph's car tripped me out. That little ass car. I was like, that's so funny. It's like the completely open, like convertible, or I don't know if it had if it was a convertible, it was just an open cab, but yeah, that was funny. Yeah, he's showing her. Here's your dad, basically.
Yeah, come visit your dad anytime you want.
Yep. Because didn't he try to talk to her? Didn't the doll wasn't he trying to talk to her or something? I can't remember because he's obviously alive.
Yeah, I think once you become a doll, you're under the influence of the spell, so you can't really.
I couldn't remember if he did or not,
but the thing is that they'll learn humility. Sorry, Jay.
Yeah, like maybe it's only in that vicinity of where the dolls can venture off to. Like they can only stay here to be alive. If they leave the premise, they might just be dolls.
They might turn. Yeah. I mean that's true too.
That was not
what Time Bandits. That was a great ending. It was happy. The parents were losers. That's the point of that movie. Your parents are losers and don't understand how cool adventuring is. But yeah, there you go. So she leaves Teddy. That is very cool.
Yep.
So I wonder, does Teddy become sentient? Yeah. I don't know.
Does he really become the Were Teddy?
I think he just becomes like a real life. He just becomes, a life.
Yeah.
He gets life. They take off. Like we're getting out of here. There she is. Okay, so that wasn't her.
Okay,
yeah. Only right there.
Yep. There's your stepmother and your dad, and now you're free.
And she's there too. You see, the other one is there. They're all kind of there.
Mm-hmm. And then
I love the car getting stuck at the end while the credits
go
by. I laughed out loud.
Yep, I did too. Same thing. I was like, another one. Here we go. This is a cycle.
No wonder they don't. Yep. Like no wonder they have so many dolls because people keep getting stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and my impression was that
I think their
he made
backyard
it
is
get
full.
Stuck. My impression was that the car was fine, and then that spell made them get stuck because in the beginning the house just appeared. And I think that it's like if you're around that spot, and then as you're saying, like that vicinity, your car gets stuck no matter what. So it's like they need more dolls or whatever. They want more dolls. Or that other part was just a dream and they woke up and it was
Or-
all fine.
I mean,
And
I lived there. They'd be like, yeah, more people. It's going to be an interesting night. It's going to be another long night.
yeah, that's it. I'll close that.
Yeah, and that was Dolls. Jason, I'll let you. We score them on a 10 scale. I'll let you go ahead and give your final thoughts and go ahead and score this one.
Okay. If I was younger and seen it, it'd probably have a more lasting effect on me. But I'm still like I would rewatch that. I would say I put that at an 8. I like Stuart Gordon. I like the characters. Everyone. It just yeah, I laughed pretty good at the movie. It was fun watch.
Mhm.
Good pick.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
give it an 8 out of 10.
All right, J-Man.
I'd probably, based on my rating scale, I'd probably give it a 9 out of 10. When I was a kid, I'd say 10 out of 10, just because I just absorbed this movie and watched it so many times. It was very easy to watch. You could watch it multiple times in a day. But I'll stick with 9. I could add a little bit more, maybe a little bit more slight story to it, a little bit, just a tiny bit more with the characters, like the especially the couple, like the old man and whatnot, and a little bit. The ending is just slightly, I know it's just fantasy, but it's a bit contrived. Like it's like, oh, there's a letter. That's a bit weird. Like that's because up until that point, everything was acceptable. Just having a random letter, oh yeah, your dad had to go by. It's like, okay, I know they have to end the movie, but that was, I feel they could have come up with something slightly better, slightly. Like I still think this is awesome. 9 out of 10 is high for my scale. Like pacing, awesome, characters good, the effects are damn good, the music's good, atmosphere, like everything looks good. Just a little bit in the story element, just a smidge. So
Yeah, I'm 8.5 out of 10. My first watch of this, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's one I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch this one with Trey because I know he'll dig this one. Yeah,
That'd be a good one
like
to
you
watch.
said.
with him.
Oh yeah, he'll like this because it's quick, like you said, fast paced. The characters are good, the acting is good, the cinematography in this one, which we didn't really talk about, is shot very well too. So yeah, I'll go 8.5 out of 10 on this one. Definitely. This
although
was,
the
this was a fun one.
camera placements and stuff,
Mhm.
and
The
like
way everything was framed. Yep.
and like all the dolls have to be in spots and move, and they kind of move a little bit, and like that's it's neat. It's they don't make, this is just like solid horror movie. Like it's not going to change your life. Depending on when you watch it, Trey might think this is a banger. Like he might be like, wow, like, oh my God, like, yo, this is the awesome. Who knows? But like, yeah, I didn't try, but it's enough to just be like, that was really damn good. Like someone put thought into it. They put heart into it. It was way better than it needed to be for what it was.
Yep.
Right. Adding those elements at the end, the transformations, the having the little spirits.
like it. Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
want to
go
say it starts off where it seems like it would be something you've seen before.
Mhm.
You know, like, okay, 2 people get stuck in the rain, comes to the house. It's like, yeah, it's been done. You know, during this time in 86. They did pretty good as far as like they kept it fresh when they took something that was done to death even at that time.
Well, yeah,
But
exactly.
I think they did a really good job with keeping it interesting.
I think people give fans bad reputations by saying, oh, the fans don't want this or that. We're not saying everything needs to be new. What we're saying is we want you to put love into what you're doing. I can tell when they put work into a movie and when they just slopped it out saying, oh, anyone will watch this, who gives a crap. They throw it out there and then, we watch and be like, oh, it's a horror movie. I just want someone to care about what they're making. This looks like Stuart Gordon is a professional filmmaker who doesn't just turn out slop just to make a movie and get money. It's like he put work into this. There's artistry to it. They thought about music. They thought about camera movements. They thought about actors, what the costume's going to be. Clearly, these girls need to look like they're, from the bad side of town, right? And in the 80s, that's what you got. This couple needs to look like they're older, perhaps much older than they appear to be. They're old fashioned, but they're super old fashioned. And you need to have Ralph, who is wearing standard good clothing. Like, it's like he's got a sweater, like sensible clothing. He's not, he looks like he's a middle-class guy, like just an average, cool guy. So they put a lot of work and thought into this. It's not just, let's make a movie, hire a bunch of people, we kill them off, and then we make our buck, and then we move on, and that's it. Like, they actually cared.
Right. With the
And
movie
that's all-
title
and-
called Dolls.
Yeah, it's dolls. Like, you didn't say, you're like, oh my God. Well, yeah, it's going to be Killer Dolls. Like, what do you think? Right? Like, but
This is
they-
Stuart Gordon who did
Yeah,
Reanimate.
Reanimator. And then there's, he do From Beyond? Yeah, he did From Beyond too, right? I feel like he did From Beyond.
He did.
He did, right? Yeah, because what do you got there?
He actually did
Reanimator?
this. He did this before he made this movie.
What was the other? There's a bunch of, because he's done like so many. To go through his filmography. Oh, have you ever seen Dagon? Oh my God. That's fucking awesome. Dagon. Oh, dude. Yo. Oh, man. It's like water demon creature things. It's awesome. He did The Dentist too. Dagon, he
You mentioned
directed.
Scarecrows, didn't you?
The other one was Scarecrows. Yeah, 1988. I can, if you can't find those, I can probably, like, Pete might have them and he can give them to you.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Oh, there
no
he
worries.
is.
Dagon. So we're looking at Stuart Gordon's filmography. Dagon is awesome.
Dagon, what's that?
Yeah, it's super awesome. It's like
What's
these
that?
water creature things. It's awesome.
Okay.
He did what was the other one he did? Progeny. Oh no, he was just producer on that. Yeah, Robo Warriors. Oh my God, what a bloody coincidence. He helped develop the characters for that. The one I told you about, James Remar. I did not know that he worked on Robo Warriors. I swear. That is just a random coincidence. I'm getting goosebumps because that is such a weird thing that I just happened to mention. And he worked on that. But yeah, Castle Freak that he directed
Yeah, I
that.
had it all.
Oh, Pit and the Pendulum. Yeah, that's cool.
Castle Freak. I want to say I've seen that one.
Yeah, that's a fun one. These are all these Charles Band-ish type of movies or whatever.
Yeah, that's a what, late 80s Castle Freak, early 90s, probably late 80s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Castle Freak.
Hellraiser.
Yeah, Castle Freak is 1995, so yeah, mid 90s.
Okay.
He directed Fortress with Christopher Lambert.
I've seen that.
And From Beyond, his big ones were Reanimator, From Beyond, Dolls. Those are the first three movies he made, and they're fucking banger. Like, you're just like, holy shit. Like, every time. Like, From Beyond is friggin' awesome too. I think I just got the 4K of that upgraded or whatever. But yeah, oh man, he's awesome. And then yes, he did the what's that series called? It was all the horror movie directors. Masters of Horror. The Masters of Horror.
Okay.
He did a few of those. So anyways, there's your Stuart Gordon checklist. Pit and the Pendulum, yeah, freaked you out for a while, yeah. Is that the Lance Henriksen one?
Lance Henriksen's another one of those actors. Like, I do anything the guy did is just.
It's Lance Henriksen. Yeah, it's Lance Henriksen. Yeah, Stuart Gordon is awesome. So yeah, check out some of his, Dagon. But then we were talking when you were gone about Scarecrows. That was another. That's just like 80 minutes or something or whatever it is.
It's like 86, 87 minutes in that range. Like, and it's just great from start to finish. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. That was freaking good.
Yeah. So there you go.
But yeah, so that's
Yeah, I got that on the list to watch.
that one's fantastic. But that's the show for the evening, folks. Jason, thanks for joining us again, bro.
Oh yeah. I had a lot of fun. It was a good movie. I really enjoyed. Yeah, I had the brother and my wife watch it, and yeah, it was a good time.
Nice, man.
Awesome.
I'm glad you enjoyed, J Man. Thank you as always, bro.
Thank you.
And folks, I will be back next Tuesday night live again here. I'll be wrestling this weekend, Saturday night out in West Branch, Michigan. Dragon's Den Productions for Super Shogun Samurai series. Come on out and watch Team Dollar beat the living hell out of Team Tiger, because he can call me Joe Exotic, baby. I'm never going to financially recover from this. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining. Check us out, channel members. Thank you guys, patrons. Thank you. And if we don't see you, have a great day. Pleasant tomorrow. We'll catch you on the next one. Remember, it is always better to burn out than fade away. Deuces.